What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here on NBC. We are at Richmond, getting ready to kick things off tonight. I'm sure this is going to be good racing, but we're just going to do it highlight style. Green flags in the air. Of course, Jimmy Johnson won the pole. Why wouldn't he? He's one of the best to ever get behind the wheel here. 1 and 2 for the first time. Boyer tight on his door, Johnson unable to wash up as close to the wall as he'd like, and Boyer able to get that run off the corner. Side by side at the stripe, it was dead even at the line. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't tell who got that. Apparently it was Boyer. I thought it looked like Johnson just a little bit, but no, Boyer took it from him and led the first lap, and then pinned him down to take the lead, and clear him off of turn number 2. Now down turn 4, or off turn 4, down the front stretch, Boyer extends that lead. How about Harvick and Hamlin going at it behind him? Not gonna lie, a couple years ago, this track was down on the bottom, the fastest way to go for most of these drivers. A couple guys started moving around and previous races and making moves work up high. Notably, Chris Mack just driving wherever cars weren't and taking some spots. So Mack may not have finished those races. He may have wrecked himself out pretty early in those races, but man, either way, he still taught the field a little bit of something back then, as these guys are now moving around, searching for grip anywhere they can find it. And you're seeing moves being made one groove up from that yellow line down on the bottom. Look at the 5 and the 29 battling side by side with that 11 car for laps at a time, and sometimes even getting the nose out in front. Usually they be fighting as hard as they can and trying to just hold on, but they're up there thinking about, maybe I can clear this guy, maybe I can pass this guy, So, it's different from being freight trained and, out of line for these guys. They're actually doing a little something here, running that middle lane, and as the race goes on, we might see them start moving further up. Let's get a nice flyby down the back straightaway. Hamlin does get out ahead. Now, if you run the bottom right, you can make some ground down there. I'm not going to say that the bottom isn't fast. It is very fast here around this racetrack. In fact, it's the preferred line for qualifying. So, definitely an interesting racetrack. Definitely one of the best on the schedule. But it's time for us to jump through a little bit. I apologize if y'all are enjoying that battle. We're going to get to about halfway, and yeah. Boyer's gone. Johnson not too far behind, but not too close either. Then it's a good 4-second break between Johnson and his teammate Kyle Busch, and then Boyer's teammate Kevin Harvick behind Busch. Johnson and Busch's teammate Jeff Gordon rounds out the top 5, and then Denny Hamlin in the 11 for Joe Gibbs. So the top 6 all Chevys, and we have in fact learned that JGR will be moving to Toyota next year. So that'll be interesting. But we've got the top 6 Chevys, 2 Fords up here, and then 1, so that makes 7, 8 cars inside the top 10 are all Chevrolet. 2 are Ford. Val Wolf running just outside the top 10. Well, it says Val Wolf. It's actually Fred Jones yet again in that 86 car. Fred Jones making yet another part-time start here on the short track here at Richmond, running just outside the top 10, looking to grab another spot here. The 16 of Biffle into the mix as well. A run from behind from Tony Stewart Stewart's going to look to the inside and try to take that spot away, heading down into turn 1. I love the way these colors pop under the lights here. We head to about 10 to go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Caution! Caution has come out late in the going here from Richmond. Let's see what it was for. Very shocked to see a caution in this race, as smooth as things were going, but that's racing, man. Can't get too comfortable out there. It ain't over till it's over. And another thing to note, Jimmy Johnson was reeling in that 07 car over that long run. Let's see what happened. Oh, the 10 trying to get behind the 45 and just got into the back of him. Misjudged. Around went that 45 car. Kyle Petty off the bumper of Scott Riggs. He's only going to lose one spot off of that. They'll be right back near each other when they redrop the green, so that'll be interesting. But here we go. It'll be double file. Boyer dominated this race so far, but he's got Jimmy Johnson to deal with now, who has been catching him these past couple of laps. Clearly faster on the long run. Is he faster on the short run? We're about to find out here from Richmond International Raceway pace cars, and we're about to begin. The green flag is back in the air. We're racing once again from Richmond. Johnson got a great restart, but so did Boyer. Dead even heading down into turn 1. Boyer trying to push him out as wide as he can and get a good arc through 1 and 2. Off of turn 2 now. Boyer noses out in front. Johnson still hanging on to his outside. He drives it in deep. Gets it to stick. Boyer, though, let off a little early. Carried that momentum through the corner. He leads at the line, but Johnson coming back on the outside. Still side by side for the race lead. Kyle Busch back there as well, looking to steal it. Trying to figure out which car he wants to follow. Will he follow his teammate or will he follow the 07? He's going to follow whoever he feels is faster here. And it looks like it's going to be Boyer, but no. Johnson fights back up high. He's got a great run down the front straightaway. Boyer really good on exit and carrying that speed through the center of the corner. And Johnson, however, carries the momentum on corner exit. Boyer not as good on entry. Johnson's got the entry, he's got the exit speed, but that center of the corner is where he loses that time. Maybe needs to let these laps wind down a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to catch the 07. Clint Boyer, though, hoping for no more cautions. Hopes to just smooth sailing from here on out. As the 5 moves up the racetrack a little bit. Boyer leads, and there's Hendrick 1, 2, 3 behind them. He just wants to be smooth sailing. Wants it to go green at the end. Doesn't want to see a caution. Doesn't want to see that 48 car getting bigger in his mirror. He likes the lead he has right now. Just 3 laps to go. Can he hang on from Richmond? 1 and 2 yet again. Nice flyby here. Down the back straightaway. Off of turn 4. 2 laps to go for that 07. Phone's about to die. I should put it on the charger. Sorry if y'all just heard my pedals squeaking there. Sound like they need WD-40, don't they? Off of turn 4. We're going to see the white flag this time by one more time around. And the caution is out. As Boyer was taking the white, there was not... the Boyer slowing down. This is one of those weird situations where the caution and the white flew at the exact same time. I'm talking Boyer's at the stripe taking the white as the caution lights come on, to where race control is going to make them slow down, but they also have already taken the white flag This is one of the rare instances where a race can end under caution. It's very, very extremely rare with this new rule set, but it happens. Clint Boyer lucks out. He's going to win from Richmond. I wouldn't say lucks out. He dominated this race, but he, didn't want that caution to fly. It flew. It definitely flew, but right at the perfect time for him. And that's going to bring it into this race. Let's see what brought out the caution. The 14 of Marlin got into the back of Tony Raines the exact same way it happened earlier with Kyle Petty getting sent around. And look at that, following the same tire tracks even. Or just about, slightly higher. Flips the outside wall just a little bit. Spins around, loses all his spots, but he's going to keep going with a clean race car. That's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Until then, peace.